Hi guys, welcome back to Porter's Journey. Just another update video, and we just wanted to run through I believe it's 15 different holdings that we have. So that's what we're going to do this video. Most of it will be screenshot, just explaining the different stocks that we're invested in. It's been about 3 months that we have been investing, and we'll just run through just our growth and how things have gone in those 3 months. So yeah, just thanks for watching. So here we are on our computer, and you can see that we have $709.34. We have been investing for about 3 months, and our goal is to get to 1,000. And yeah, so we've been excited about how it's going. Just anytime we have spare money, we just buy some stocks, and so that's been how it's been working. You can see it's all in a TFSA, and we have 15 positions. And then just when you go into that, you can see, let's see if we see what our growth has been. Today, we are actually down $1. The last week, we are up $10 or 1%. Last month, $23 and 3%. And then 3 months, we're up 4%, and that's $25 or thereabouts. And so yeah, so that's what we've done in the 3 months that we've been investing. So then you can see here in Wealthsimple Trade, it's pretty straightforward. We actually really enjoy it, and for the most part, it's pretty straightforward. But here is our portfolio. These are our holdings here, and then you can see what we have available to trade here with $14.91, and then our watch list. And so, yeah, just we'll work our way down. BlackBerry's the first one. BlackBerry was my choice, and yeah, it's definitely keeping me humble. It's not. Oh, there it is. So you can see here we have 2 shares. Again, we don't have a ton of shares in anything, but you can see here the average price was $14. We bought them both in the one day, and ever since we bought them, it has gone down much.
So did it ever return to $14?
It has not.
Oh.
Well, maybe I shouldn't say that. Maybe it has. I don't think so. You're very proud of that fact.
I am.
But yeah, so it's down to $9.95. And as you guys know, BlackBerry is a company that does mainly with securities and electronics. It used to be they were known for their phones, but they're getting out of actual physical phones and getting more, I believe, into kind of programs and software. And so I'm hoping it's going to come good. They always seem to have good products and good contracts, but they've had some challenges along the way, and their earnings haven't been quite what it's been expected. So yeah, so that's BlackBerry. And then Chorus Aviation. Chorus Aviation works with Air Canada. They lease some of their planes through them, and they manage, I think it's the Jazz, like the smaller planes. They manage that. Again, just one share at $4. There was a time where I guess Air Canada, people were talking about it going up, but we didn't have enough money to buy Air Canada at that stage, so I bought Chorus. And again, it has not done really good for me. It's $4.62 is what we paid, and it is down. It's been down almost 4%, which is 18 cents, and we only have one share, but still, that's Chorus. Let's see what comes up next here. Enbridge.
Oh yeah, Enbridge. That's been a fun one to watch grow. It is up 1.21% in the past day. We own 2 shares of it. So this one actually is fun because it's increased a bit of our growth. We bought the Enbridge shares at about $45 a share, and right now it's a couple of dollars more than that. So we have made $6.29. It's been up 6.91%.
And the cool thing with Enbridge is also the dividend payment, which is 6.79. And so that's also what makes it appealing. It's based in pipelines and oil, so sometimes it's a bit of a concern. But, I mean, there's lots of investors, like experts, that talk about oil's not going anywhere fast, and that's a pretty safe bet. So that's why we have Enbridge.
And I would buy another Enbridge soon.
Yeah, that might even be coming up this week. And then next is Kinross. And again, this was probably a little bit of interest in our part. We had lived where they did a bit of gold mining at one stage. We couldn't afford Barrick Gold, which is another company, so we bought Kinross. It's down today, but again, overall, it is up 11.5%, and the dividend on it is 1.67. And so it's just a gold company. That's all there is to that.
Next, we come to one of my choices, Maps.
So
It
what does
gave me,
Maps do?
well, 2 weeks ago, I was having quite a bit of joy watching it as it had, I think it went up to 85 cents
Let's just
last
see.
week. Um,
Back over here.
Back over there. So that was pretty exciting. It did not quite hold that momentum. So in the last month, we have, I did buy 53 shares of that.
53?
Because they were only 70 cents each or something. So it is up 3.82%, and we've made $1.50. Nothing really astronomical or anything to run home about, but I keep thinking I'm in this one for the long haul.
It's true. We bought this one pretty early on. It's just a startup company, but they do mapping and stuff for roads, a new way to work out where pipes are. So the talk is that it will grow. So far,
not so much.
Not so much growth.
It's coming.
It's coming. Of course, it's coming. And then, of course, Manulife. It's a pretty straightforward one. But a lot of Canadian investors recommend this one. Of course, obviously working in the insurance industry. Again, I believe it's one share. What do we buy? We bought a 25.95. It's up to 26. All time, it's made us 25 cents. Nothing amazing, but again, the dividend is 4.33%. And so when you put that together, and it's pretty stable, I think we'll be happy long term. So yeah, moving on. Our computer seems a bit slow today.
Next one we have on our list is Magna. So this was another one of my choices that I did. It was very much outside of my, what is it called, financial profiling. But it's been pretty fun to watch as well. It did do some fun things a couple of weeks ago.
Can we see?
So
you can guess Melissa was very happy about here at this point in the graph.
I was checking it
this whole way.
I was checking it way too often each and every day.
So
then it wasn't quite as much fun for the last week or so. But we are still up from when I purchased it. So I only bought one share of this. And it has gone up 1.94%, not a huge amount, and it's made us $2.26. And there's a small little yield of 1.8%. So we're just, again, watching this one to see what it's going to do for us.
And then Rogers Sugar, that's one of mine. And so again, it's been down. It hasn't grown a ton since we bought it, and that's fine. One of the reasons I bought it is the yield is 6.37%, and Canadian company. And I thought it was a monthly dividend, but it's not. I need to double check that, but I was sure when I did the research it was a monthly dividend, and then somehow I believe now it's just a quarterly dividend payout. I was trying to get some monthly dividend payments, and so if you have any recommendations on that, you can let us know. But yeah, again, we own 4 shares. Again, they're only $5 a share, so it comes up to about $22, and it has gone up a little bit, 1.5%, thereabouts.
Next one on the list is SIS. This is one of the ones that the kids chose for Andrew's birthday. It was our youngest 2 boys that chose that. So immediately after they purchased it, it was doing a little bit better. It's down today by 4 cents, so nothing too dramatic. Altogether, we've lost $1 over it, or 2.73%. We do have 2 shares in it. So again, this has been fun for the kids. I think they ask each night at supper time when we're sitting down at the table what the shares are doing. One of the shares from our past video that our daughter recommended, we did not purchase, and sure enough, the next day it went up. So she was sure to remind us several times over. So this SIS stock does have a yield of 2.6%. Again, we are just the little guys in a pretty big market, but each little bit does add up over time.
Yeah, so where are we up to? Yeah, Suncor hasn't done as well. It's had a harder time rebounding from when things took a bit of a hit because of COVID. So again, I believe it's up. I guess up 11% since we bought it, so that's not bad. We have 2 shares, and it's 8% of our portfolio. And so yeah, 25 was what we paid, 25.58, and we're up a bit. Oh, it's just changed there down to 11.28. And again, there's a yield with this one, 3%. And so it's again an energy sort of dealing. You can see there are oil sands and different stuff like that there. You can get all the details online for these companies. So let's see what's next. We got TRP, which again another energy pipeline corporation one. And again, let's just see. You can see it's up almost 10%, and it's 8.91 of our percent of our portfolio. We have just one share. We should probably increase this too. And the yield is 5.33. And so that's been good. And so I believe that brings us now to our ETFs. Yeah. So here we got 4 ETFs. We got VCN, VDY, ZRE, and ZWC. ZWC. Easy for me to say. But yeah, this one's a retail-based one. These two are both Canadian companies, and you can see here we own 3 shares of this one, and it's up $5.14. VDY, a pretty popular one, is up just $2.10. And when you look at them, you'll see the yield. So for VCN, the yield is up is 2.77, and we're up 4.55%. We own 3 shares in that one. VDY, the yield is 3.98, and we own 1 share, and again it's gone up 5%. And then ZRE, it's been tough on the retail stuff with COVID, but even still I believe it is up. Yeah, it's up 9.66%. We just have 1 share in that, and that's the yield is 4.36. And so again, we should probably be doing a bit more with that one. And then ZWZ, the yield's really good on this, but again, it's because of the cover call, they sell off. I'm going to start talking about stuff I don't really understand, but they sell off the options. And so I believe there's not much room for growth because of how they handle the fund. But the yield is 7.34%. And we just bought that one not that long ago. That's some of the stuff that we've invested in. Again, a lot of what we've invested in has been kind of the same. Like if you were to watch a bunch of the Canadian investing videos, these are kind of the staples, the ones that just make sense that over time, they're pretty stable. They always seem to bounce back. There's a little bit of growth. The yield or the dividend is pretty good, and so that's our goal. Obviously, we've put in a few in there that are more growth stocks, and they've done okay, but just okay for us. Some of them have taken a bit of a hit on, and that's affected our overall growth of our portfolio, but that's how it is, I guess. And so, yeah, thanks for watching. And yeah, we're gonna, if you just right after this, we're gonna record another video just sort of emphasizing our best growth and our biggest losses. And then also we're going to be buying some stuff. So keep an eye out for that video. It'll be coming out in the next few days. Thanks again for watching. Bye.